Welcome back to Healthy and Happy Living with Tiriak, where we dive into simple, powerful ways to feel your best inside out. I am Dalia Gamil. Hopefully, you can hear my smile. This uplifting episode is all about something incredibly important, yet often overlooked: the way we talk to ourselves. That little voice in your head. It has more influence over your mindset, your emotions, and even your physical health than you might realize. We're exploring the power of positive self talk, what it is, why it matters, and how you can start shifting your internal dialogue to be more supportive, compassionate, and empowering. If you've ever struggled with self doubt, harsh inner criticism, or just want to feel more confident and at peace with yourself, this episode is for you. Let's dive in and start rewriting the way we speak to ourselves. One kind word at a time can boost your mental health, increase resilience, and enhance your overall happiness. We all have an inner voice, that running commentary in our minds that narrates our day, judges our actions, and shapes how we see ourselves. What many people don't realize is just how powerful that internal dialogue is. The way you talk to yourself doesn't just reflect your mood, it creates it. When your inner voice is kind, encouraging, and compassionate, it can boost resilience and motivation, help you navigate challenges more calmly, improve your mental and emotional well being. Also, encourage healthier habits and better decision making process. In short, your self talk shapes your identity, your emotions, your actions, often without you even realizing it. If we fall into negative thinking from time to time, it's part of being human. But some thought patterns, when left unchecked, can seriously drain your energy, confidence, and motivation. The most common ones are all or nothing thinking. But perfection isn't the goal, growth is. Or catastrophizing. However, you're more resilient than your fears want you to believe. Also, it can be mind reading. But clarity comes from communication, not guessing. Sometimes it's labeling. But a bad moment doesn't make a bad person. Should statements. Replace should with grace, please. Changing the way we think takes practice, but it starts by noticing these patterns and gently choosing better way to speak to ourselves. Shifting your inner dialogue doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent intentional practice, you can start turning that inner critic into an inner coach. The easiest everyday strategies to help you speak to yourself with more kindness, clarity, and confidence include: catch and challenge the critic. Awareness is the first step to change. You can name your inner voice. Give your inner critic a silly name. This helps you separate from your thoughts and not take that voice so seriously. Use I am statements wisely. These affirming statements can slowly rewrite your identity in a positive way. Create a self-talk anchor. Choose a go-to phrase to ground yourself into tough moments. Repeat it like a mantra where your mind starts spiraling. Write it down. Journaling helps you untangle thoughts and frame them more clearly. And most important, celebrate small wins. Every time you notice yourself replacing a negative thought with a kind one, celebrate it. Self-kindness is a muscle. Kind self-talk isn't about ignoring reality or sabotaging life, it's about choosing to be on your own team. And that mindset changes everything. You might think self-talk only affects your mood or mindset, but the truth is it goes deeper. Your inner dialogue can directly influence your physical health and how motivated you feel to take care of yourself. Facts are, it reduces stress and boosts immunity because when you speak to yourself with compassion instead of criticism, you activate your body's relaxation response, not the fight and flight mode. Positive self-talk literally helps your body heal and function more efficiently. Also, it supports heart health. Studies show that optimistic self-talk can lower blood pressure, improve heart rate variability, decrease the risk of heart disease. Because positive thinkers tend to manage stress better, and that shows up in cardiovascular health. It also increases motivation and energy. Your self-talk becomes your inner coach, one that fuels action and encourages self-care instead of self-sabotage, and encourage self-care. Positive self-dialogue helps you make choices from place of care. It strengthens your mind-body connection. The more supportive your self-talk becomes, the more in tune you are with your body needs. You're more likely to notice signs that make you uncomfortable and respond with kindness. This kind of self-awareness keeps you healthier physically and emotionally because positive self-talk is fuel for your body, your goals, and your well-being. Whether you're new to the idea of mindset work or looking to deepen your self-care practice, this episode will help you rewire your inner voice to support the life you truly want to live. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Healthy and Happy Living with Tiryak. And remember, the way you talk to yourself shapes how you feel, how you show up, and what you believe is possible. It's about being kinder, more compassionate, more supportive of yourself, especially when things get tough. Start small, one thought, one reframe, one kind word at a time. You're listening to yourself every day, so make sure it's a voice worth hearing. It's time to turn up the volume on self-compassion. If this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who could use a little encouragement today, and don't forget to subscribe so you can never miss a moment of health, healing, and happy living. Until next time, be well, kind to yourself, keep growing, and take joy wherever you go.